What is going on, guys? Get123 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and today, what are we talking about? Oh, you guessed it, we are actually going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. So as we head into 2016, hype for the next Grand Theft Auto game continues to build, and now there are rumors that are starting to surface, and that is actually where today's news is coming from. So there was an article published recently, actually just on December 26th, and it says GTA 6 development underway report. So the last thing I do want to mention before we jump into the article is that none of this is actually confirmed by Rockstar. Like I said, these are just rumors, but sometimes rumors do have some truth to them. Other times, rumors are just completely made up. So as always, take this with a grain of salt, but in my opinion, this is very interesting nonetheless, so I thought I'd share with you guys. So basically, to jump right into it, they say the numerous GTA fan sites are reporting that development on GTA 6 is already underway. This information has allegedly been confirmed by the president of Rockstar North, Leslie Benzies. And so to jump into the first fact of the article, they say that the development process for a title as rich and complex as GTA 6 is becoming increasingly involved, so we can reasonably expect the process to take several years, and it will be a $300 million title. So if you guys remember, GTA 5 was a $265 million title. It was an extremely expensive game. In fact, I think it was only recently overtaken by Destiny for the most expensive game ever made. But regardless, it kind of makes sense that the next Grand Theft Auto 5, or I always say the next Grand Theft Auto 5, the next Grand Theft Auto game, presumably Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever it will be called, we know it's going to be an expensive game. Grand Theft Auto games always are, and you know, when you have a publisher like Rockstar who's constantly trying to push their game and impress people like in ways that have never before been done, the result is usually a very expensive game. So that's the first thing they're saying. But then there are a few more facts in this article. They're saying that the setting is going to be in the United States. Possible destinations for GTA 6 that have been floated also include Los Angeles, New York, Florida, and there's also been people saying that they should just bring back an updated Vice City and things like that. But I know a lot of you would like to see Grand Theft Auto set maybe in Europe, possibly, something in the UK. Personally, I don't know how likely that is, being that it's always been based kind of in the US with the exception of Chinatown Wars and things like that. But regardless, I think the United States is probably pretty likely, so that's not anything too crazy there. But then these final two claims get to be a little bit more interesting. So number 3 here says that GTA 6 may implement a subscription system. So what do they mean by subscription system? What they're actually referring to is a Grand Theft Auto game that doesn't even have a single-player mode. It doesn't have single-player gameplay, it excludes it completely, and it instead relies on a multiplayer model, essentially making GTA 6 a subscription-based game. So it sounds like the game would basically be free with the cost of a subscription, where you'd pay maybe a monthly cost to play on those servers. If that was the case, you know, Rockstar would have to do something really amazing with the online, because as long as you're going to do that and exclude single player, you would need to just have a really strong, online experience. But personally, okay, let's be realistic. This is why this is a rumor article. Rockstar is not going to do this. You know, just too many people love the story in Grand Theft Auto games. For a lot of people, that's the only reason they play Grand Theft Auto, is for the story. And every GTA to date has had a story, and for that reason is going to continue to in the future. So I think point number 3 here is kind of bogus. And then number 4, and actually the final one, is natural disasters. It is also suggested that the gameplay of GTA 6 could include natural disasters such as tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and typhoons. They are all possible as Rockstar attempts to spice up the GTA universe. Personally, I don't know. Yeah, people talked about natural disasters being in GTA 5. I even did a GTA 5 talk episode on it a few years ago, and yes, it is a possibility, but honestly, I'm not sure that there's any good way to implement natural disasters into the game, because no matter how you look at it, first of all, natural disasters don't really happen very often. They're pretty rare, whether it's a tornado or a tsunami, so they would need to be programmed in a way that they are extremely rare when happening in-game. I mean, we're talking once every month or something. I don't know. And even that would be too frequent. So I don't know. You couldn't have tsunamis and earthquakes happening 2 times in a 5-hour session, you know? Even that just seems too much, and it takes away from the realism. And then also, on the other hand, there are people who are truly affected by these natural disasters that might just be crossing the line. I mean, I know at the end of the day, yes, we are talking about Rockstar Games who, you know, they're extremely edgy, but that might just be crossing some weird kind of line. So I don't know. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this article, because guess what? This is actually the first GTA 6 rumor article that has ever been covered on my channel, which is actually really exciting because this, almost in a weird way, kind of kicks off the long wait until GTA 6. I mean, when I say long wait, we probably have like 3 more years until that game even comes out, but, you know, this is the first hype article, I guess, that's been written and covered, so, you know, even if it does all end up being BS, or maybe some of it will be true, I think it's fun to just discuss these things with you guys. So as always, please tell me what you think in the comments below. Also, like the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you are new. But with that, guys, that about wraps it up. Please stay tuned for more videos in the future. I will see you next time.